Hey viewers, welcome back to your channel. Last week we predicted that market might give a surge of 5% and you must have seen market rallied more than 3%. So today we are going to do the technical analysis of Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, commodities gold and silver and one stock PLTR. Before we go ahead and start our analysis, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, Stock Dr. RR, hit the bell icon. You will get the notification of all future videos on this channel. So first, let's go ahead and see the economic calendar. We have important data coming on Monday at 7 a.m. ISM service PMI, but most important data is coming on Wednesday, Fed interest rate decision and Fed press conference. That will give some direction to the market. And next Tuesday, we are having one more important data, that is inflation data. So this week Wednesday and next week Tuesday, we need to check this data which will give the direction to the market. Let's go ahead and see the charts. So first we will see the Nasdaq 100. This is the chart of Nasdaq 100. We mentioned last weekend, that once it crossed above 19,600, then we predicted the target of 20,000 and 20,200 and 20,500. So right now the two targets got achieved, and now 20,000 became a support right now. So 20,000 is a first support and 19,600 is a second support. So meaning we started upside from here. This was the first target, this was the second target, and then after second target, market corrected little here. Futures are down by 0.6% in Nasdaq 100, but we need to see tomorrow how it goes. Again, if it stays above 20,000, then 20,200 will be crossing again, and if it sustains above 20,200, then 20,500 is the next target. This is the first scenario. The second scenario, if this week it doesn't stay above 20,000 and start going down, then again you will see that 19,600 is a very, very big support for this indices now. One should not be short seller on the Nasdaq 100 unless it cross below 19,400, because 19,400 was the previous support areas low. You can see here 19,400, and 19,600 was the previous support areas high. So that got breaked here, right? And that got breaked, and then you saw the surge in the market. So right now we need to watch the level of 20,000. If 20,000 market managed to hold, Nasdaq 100 managed to hold 20,000, then again 20,200 and 20,500 are the two next targets. And if it starts trading and sustaining below 19,600, then it might come within the channel bit of 19,600 to 400, and it might start going up from here. Else, if it breaks 19,600, then these are the lower targets which you can see here. But right now I'm bullish on the indices. That's why I will watch these levels for 20,000. So let's go ahead and see the next chart. It's a Dow Jones. Same scenario for the Dow Jones. We clearly mentioned that if it breaks 40,500, then you will see the levels of 41,000, which it shown 40,500 it crossed, then it shown the 41,000, and it almost finished with the target of 41,500, and then the next target is 42,200. The same scenario for here. Right now 40,500 will act as a support. If Dow Jones stays above 40,500, it will again try to reclaim 41,000. Right now it is above 41,000. It will again try to reclaim 41,500. If it breaks 41,500 upside, then 42,250 is the next target. If it breaks below 40,500, then 40,000 and 39,500 is the second target. So this was about Dow Jones. Let's see quickly S&P 500. S&P 500, same thing. 5585 will act as a very important support. 5585. If it stays above 5585, it achieved the first target of 5701, and now it started little bit of correction. But again, if it starts going above 5700, then you are going to see the target of 5835 and 5930. These are the targets for S&P 500. If it doesn't stay above 5585, then the first target is coming at 5435, second target is coming at 5375, and the third is 5300. But as I said, I'm bullish on all these three indices, so I will watch the levels for the upside. Then we will talk about the two precious commodities, gold and silver. Gold, I mentioned in my last weekend video. You can watch that again. Gold, right now, I'm bearish on the gold. Unless it doesn't cross above 3320, I think gold might go down again. So if it cross 3320 and manage to stay above it, then upper side target as 3360 and 3390. But if it doesn't cross 3320, I think again it will start going for 3255 and then 3210 and 3171. These are the three targets I'm looking for the downside. Now let's talk about silver. Silver, I was bullish for when there was a breakout on 4 hourly chart. You can see here, this was a breakout on 4 hourly chart. This was the breakout here. You can see this was the breakout here on 4 hourly chart. This was a breakout, but after the breakout, it again retested, right? Again went little up and started going down below 33.20. So 33.20 will be the important level for silver to watch. If we manage to cross about 33.20 again, then definitely one can play for 33.90 and 34.50. Right now, it's in a no trade zone for me. I will watch for the level of 33.20 for the upside. Now, we'll talk about one important stock which has earning tomorrow, and that stock is at very important level. You can see here the last top it made in on 18 Feb 2025. It made a high of $125, and after that you can see that there was a downside. It corrected heavily, and again now it is standing at the same level from where it started going down, right? You can see here again. So now and tomorrow it has a earning. Last earning, what happened? It after the once result came out, it went up by 24%. So this time also I am expecting some magic can happen in this, and I am looking for the levels of, these are the levels, 140, 150, and 160. These are the three levels which I am looking for. But remember, it's a earning play. Earning is there. If result comes good, and if it stays above 125, then these three are the targets. So 125 is the number which we need to watch. If it starts trading and sustaining below 125, then it can go back toward 110 and 100. So only the catalyst is 125 number. If it stays and sustain above 125, then the target of 140, 150, and 160 are possible incoming sessions. So that's all from my friend today. So last but not least, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon, and you will get the notification of all future videos. Till that, keep learning, keep earning. Thank you. Bye bye.